Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Hero, and this is Arkham Horror, the card game. Playing with Team B. This is my second attempt at this because I did mess up some junk, and I decided to go and just start over. So, shuffling the counter deck, we'll go ahead and move this down. This is Thousand Shapes of Horror. There's no special setup stuff we need to worry about, and the dialogue we've read before because we didn't have the cat with us the first time through either. Skulls are -1, -3 if you're in graveyard. Cultist is reveal another token, and if you fail and unnamable's around, it'll hit you no matter the location. We don't have tablets, and then the Elder thing is -2, and if you fail, you either have to place a clue down or take a damage. Alright, so with all that said and done, let's go ahead and shuffle. We start at the Burial Ground. Alright. This is a slightly better start. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. And draw some cards. Okay. That is our level 0 Rite of Seeking. Okay, that's not bad. Alright then, and then for you, deal the orange. We don't need all of this. Alright, well. It's something at least. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. The house with no name, the house that Randolph calls the Unnamable, is not much to look at. The rundown 17th century building has been abandoned for decades and has fallen into disrepair. Its door is scratched and pitted. Most of the window panes are shattered, and rats crawl around the foundations. 5 doomed to advance. And then up here we have Searching the Unnamable. You're still not sure exactly what you're meant to find inside the house, but Randolph insists that you need to locate the key. Seems like you have no choice but to search the house and see what you can turn up. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started. Flip this location. This is the place where all the ghouls spawn, and we can kind of do things from there. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and spend a Uncage the Soul to get out my Rite of Seeking for 1. And then I'm going to move up to here, say hello to this location. And I'm going to go ahead and investigate, and I will use the ability to spend the Rite of Seeking. Okay, cancel the skull in the -1, grab the clues. I'm going to go ahead and immediately spend them to reveal the upstairs hallway. Okay, got that up and running. Next, we got Alessandra. Alessandra's going to go ahead and spend 2 to get out the lucky cigarette case. Then I'm going to go ahead and investigate using the perception, so it will be 6 to 4. We pass just barely. Draw a card, and then I'm going to spend 2 to get out Bianca de Katz. And then for my parlay, I'm just going to grab 1 resource and then do a test. So it's going to be a 4 to 1 test. And we barely passed. So that's why I did it. As much as I would love to get an enemy right now, I don't exactly want one. Alright, but now's my parlay action. Okie dokie. Enemies, no enemies, upkeep. Okay, next existential riddle, Mythos. First Doom. Shuffle one more time. Got a rat. Put Deceptive Memories in your threat area. After another card enters your threat area, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Or you can do a test to get rid of this. Okay. Alright. So, what do I want to do here? Let's start with, actually, I'll start with Alessandra. We can grab this clue later. So we'll go ahead and move. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to fast out a Beguile onto the rat. Then I'm going to parlay action, move it down here. Then I'm going to move over to here. Okay, not much I can do here. I can go 4 to 4 or something, or do something else. I'll go ahead and just gain some more resources with Bianca. I'm going to gain 2, so I'm going to go 4 to 2. We pass. That was actually enough to pass draw a card, so I will draw a card. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and move twice with Jacqueline to get up to here. Oh, good, we picked the right one. Okay, as an additional cost to investigate the... Oh, I also messed up this. I didn't realize I had a cost for this. Alright, I'll go ahead and take an action. I will take the 1 horror. Spend a charge, use my ability. So I'm 5 to 1. Good to go. I'll cancel out the skull. And we'll get the clues, which I will immediately spend to bring in the tomb. I'll just put you over here for now. Alright, enemy phase. This will move back up because it does have Hunter. I know most people don't notice that because it's a rat and usually dies the moment it spawns. Upkeep. I just like on my messed up run, I drew this pretty much turn 1 as well. Alright, fake credentials. Okay, we can do something with that. Mythos. Second Doom. Locked door. It's going to go on here. Which is a little bit of a problem. Actually, I will go ahead and ward it. I'll take the horror. Get rid of it. And then this one's the damage one. I do have to discard a card from my hand, so I will. I'll do the Eldritch Tongue. Alright. Next, we'll go into investigation. I will start with Jacqueline. Gonna spend 2 actions to move. Get to here. Actually, yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. And then I will go ahead and investigate. And I'm not going to use my ability. So it's just going to be 5 to 3. We succeed. We do lose all of our actions, but that's okay. We do get the clues here. Alright, and then I will use my ability to resolve the Dark Feature. We're going to draw 7 tokens. No luck. Okay. Alessandra, I'm going to go ahead and take damage and a horror. To get rid of this. It's a lightning bolt. Alright. This thing only hits for 1, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out my fake credentials. I'll go ahead and parlay this over here and get engaged by it. Then I'm going to go ahead and do a fake credentials. So this first one is just a 4-to-1 test, which we pass by 2. So lucky cigarette case. I'll get the clue here. I already put the evidence down. And then last one, we're just going to go ahead and get more resources out of Bianca. We'll just get 2 more. It's a parlay, by the way, so that's why it doesn't... I'm also supposed to exhaust her, but I'm not worrying about that right now. Alright, I do pass. I get the 2 resources without pissing her off. Okay. Enemy phase, I will get bitten for 1. And then we'll go upkeep. Alright. Well, we finally got Lola. That's good. Alright, Mythos. We're 3 of 5. More enemies. How much you hit for 1 and 1? Grab chill. I'm 3 to 4 right now. I'll commit a Savant, so that's going to be 6 to 4. We pass. Only by 1, though. Alright. Okay. Investigation phase. Jacqueline. Really? Also, this is a ghast, not a ghoul, so it doesn't spawn down here. God, this thing's such a pain. Alright. I will go ahead and spend the 4 resources to get rid of you. It's a parlay, so it doesn't provoke anything. I am going to go ahead and spend 2 to get out Brannica Thugga. I am going to get hit for 1 and 1, and then I'll attack. We will be 6 to 2. We pass. I'll spend 2 charges to kill it. Then I'll use my ability to search top 7. Or sorry, not 7. Okay, that one was a +1. Okay, we already got the Elder Sign. We're good. Alright, cool. Her weaknesses are done with. That's the good news. Bad news is she's taken a beating. Meanwhile, over here, after another card enters your threat area. Oh, actually, I should have discarded a card for that, too. I'm going to go ahead and discard the Existential Riddle. So yeah, when the Swarm of Rats engaged me, it should have also made me discard shit, which is unfortunate. Okay. Alessandra. I'm going to go ahead and parlay again. This will be 4 to 2 because we have one we have 1 evidence on it, or suspicion on it rather. All right, we pass. We do pass by 2, so I draw a card. Get a clue. All right, that was our parlay action. Next, I'm going to go ahead and try to use Bianca. Because we need as much resources as we can get. So we'll go ahead and get... we will get 3 resources this time. So we're going to be 4 to 3. I am going to go ahead and commit quick thinking. So 5 to 3. We do pass, but not enough to get the extra action. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and just spend 2 actions to get this. Well, actually, I'll spend an action to try to get rid of... Oh, no, I can't, because that provokes too. I'll attempt to... I'm just going to move the rats twice. Move them down here. Alright. And then enemy phase, the rats will move up here. And we'll do upkeep. Present. Fine close. Could have used that sooner. Mythos. Fourth Doom. Night Terrors. Hunting Ghast. Just one thing after the other, huh? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start with... I'm going to do a parlay action to get the rats over here. I'm going to go ahead and do a... Yeah, at this point, I think I'm just going to go ahead and spend 3 to stir the pot. I will pick the rat as my target, so it's going to be a 4-to-1 test. I do pass. It's going to do 2 damage to each of them, and I can also disengage and move to a connecting location. So this will kill the rats. Get rid of this. Kill this. And then I'm going to go ahead and get my last 2 resources off of Bianca. 4-to-2. We pass. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to replace her with this. Oh, I needed to discard a card again. I'm going to discard Bank Job because of the Deceptive Memories. Oh, I did have to discard another card too. Gee. We'll discard the Fine Clothes at this point. Yeah, this Deceptive Memories is kind of screwing me now. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and just investigate this location 5-4. We pass, just barely. Okay. Jacqueline. I'm going to go ahead and move you. Spend the clues to get the attic in. And then not many other options. I'm going to go ahead and do Voice of Ra. I'll use my ability with it. So I gain 1 resource. 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 2 more resources. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 resources to get out my Stripling. Alright. Enemies, no enemies, upkeep. Could have used you sooner. Okay, we got a backstab. Mythos. This is going to advance. Spawn this asshole. Attic or upstairs hallway. We'll spawn you in the attic for now. And right now he's 5-5 because we haven't actually done any of the extra stuff yet. In fact, we haven't even gone to the downstairs doorway yet. Alright. So we need to get to the attic and take care of that issue. Unfortunately, our options are limited. Doom. Obscuring Fog. That's fine. Doom. Grasping Hands. We are 5-3. We pass. Okay. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and start with Jacqueline. I'm going to spend an action to get out Arcane Initiate. I should have gotten... Oh, actually, we just drew her, so it didn't matter. We'll go ahead and take the horror on her, then search our top 3. It has to be a spell. We'll take the ward. Actually, we will take the deny. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend... I'm going to go ahead and try to solve this Night Terrors using our ability. Good to go. It's gone. And then I'm going to move down. All right. Alessandra, I'm going to go ahead and just have you investigate this location. We'll go 5 to 4. We passed. There's no one within a connecting location, so we don't need to worry about that. I am going to go ahead and spend 2 clues here to show that we have desecrated the portrait, or looked at the desecrated portrait. And then I'm going to go ahead and move. And then I'm going to draw a card. Okay. Enemy phase, he's going to come down. Upkeep. Oh yeah, I didn't even read this part. The thing with no name. You felt an evil presence lurking here ever since you've arrived. The entity defies all description. At times it appears formless. At others it embodies myriad shapes and features, and you can sometimes pick out a particular aspect, an eye, a horn, a blemish, but it disappears as soon as you focus on it. Each swarm of rats gains swarming 1. And then if we are starting in the unnamable's location, we have to do the willpower test or we get hit by him. Okay. Upkeep. Alright, a snitch. Okay, I'll go 5 to 3. I will commit a prescient. And I will say symbols. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's symbols are the most. So I'll pick symbols and I will use my ability with it. No symbols. Okay, well we passed, so we don't need to worry about it. And then for you, alright, so I do need to discard a card again. I'll discard the snitch. Okay. Investigation phase. I am going to go ahead and start with the... I'm going to start with Alessandra, and I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of her stupid deceptive memories. Right now, 3 to 3. I will commit a defiance, and I'm going to pick Squid, or Elder Thing. Let's try to help out with that. Alright, we do pass, we get rid of it. Alright. And then next, I'm just going to... that was with a +1, wasn't it? 1 second. Yeah, with the Defiance, it was 4, and then I got +1, which is 5, so it was 5 to 3. So I do get to do Lucky Cigarette Case and get a Beguile. Okay. In any case, I will spend my remaining 2 actions to move up to here, to the attic. Which, of course, also is Force Shroud. Everything here is Force Shroud. It's really annoying. The good news is I can go ahead and immediately spend the 2 clues here. To get the silver key. So we're good on that front. Okay. Then it goes to, yeah, just going to go to Jacqueline. Jacqueline's just going to stay in place. I'll search top 3 for a spell. None of these are spells. Then I'm just going to start drawing cards. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I need to get this guy away from Alessandra. So enemy phase, this is going to move down. Upkeep. There's our other Rite of Seeking. Our other fake credentials. Get our second Doom. Night Terrors again. And Ghoul Minion that's going to spawn down here. Oh, I do take one Horror from the Glowing Eyes, which I will put on you. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and start with Jacqueline. I will make the test. I'll go 5 to 3, or 5 to 2, sorry. We pass, and then I'm going to move over. See what's going on here. Okay. I see. Okay, so this we've already gotten the strange key. Got it. I understand now. There's 2 locations that give us a strange key. All right, well, that was our first action. Second action, I'm going to go ahead and... Well, first I'll go ahead and do Arcane Initiate, search top 3. Renica go in my hand. All right. Next, I'll go ahead and try to investigate. I will use my ability with it. So we'll go... Actually, I will go ahead and get rid of the Night Terrors. We're 5 to 4 right now. And I'll go ahead and use my ability with that. Okay, I have to get rid of the autofail, but everything else is fine. We get rid of it. Okay. And then I will go ahead and investigate. I'm at -1, so it's 3 to 2. I do pass just barely. So I get 1 clue. So all we have to do is get the clue here. We'll be good to go. Meanwhile, Alessandra, I'm going to go ahead and investigate this location. We're 5 to 4. I'll commit a Lola Santiago, so it's going to be 7 to 4. I pass by 2. Draw a card. Get a clue. I'll go ahead and investigate one more time. Again, 5 to 4. At this point, I'm just going to go ahead and use the fake credentials. 6 to 4. We pass, we get the clue. All right. And I'm not that concerned about the unnameable because he's just going to be aloof the entire time, and we don't intend on fighting him or exhausting him. So we'll just work with what we got. I mean, I might still do it. We'll see. We'll move down 1 for this round. And then that'll be it. All right. Enemy phase. He's going to move over. Upkeep. Okay, Randolph Carter. 13th Vision. Mythos. We're 3 of 6. We need to hurry. Locked door. Well, not going to be able to do anything about that. Put it on... I'm going to put this on our fake credentials. Okay. Investigation phase. So Alessandra's going to move up and get rid of 13th Vision. So that's all over 3 of our actions. I will spend the 2 clues to get this on here. To make it a little bit easier to deal with unnameable if we need to. Or do I? I could go 1, 2, 3. Actually, instead of doing that, let's keep this out. Let's go down 1, left 1. I'll go ahead and use Lola Santiago to spend 2 resources to get that clue. and then move back. All right. And then I'll have Jacqueline go. I have to do a test again, so I will go 5 to 2. We pass. I'll go ahead and use Arcane. Well, I'll go ahead and move. But first, I'm going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out Randolph Carter, which will get us +1 will, +1 book. We'll go ahead and move. And I think I'll go ahead and use Arcane Initiate, search top 3. Read the signs. And my last action, I'm just going to gain a resource. Or I can move down and just take a hit. Yeah, I'll just move down. And I'll let this engage me. Okay. Enemy phase, this guy's going to move over. And I'll get hit for 1 and 1, which I'll put on Randolph for now. Upkeep. Upkeep. Mythos, we're 4 of 6. And more of these. Okay. We'll go ahead and start with the investigation phase. I'll start with Alessandra. I do need to make a willpower test. I'm going to go 4 to 2. Committing a beguile for that. We pass, and we pass by 2. All right. I'm then going to go ahead and do a parlay test. Actually, we'll do that after we move. We'll move down to here. And then we're going to do a parlay test with Grift here. Also, I took a risk there with that 13 vision, by the way. We'll do Grift. We're currently 5 to 0. Do we want to do 5 to 0? Yeah, we'll do 5 to 0. 5 to 0. Okay, that's -3, so we get 3 resources with that. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 to get out Fine Clothes. I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 to get the clue from here. And then move to this location. Okay. Okie dokie. I will go ahead and take 1 damage, 1 horror. But before I do that, I'm going to use Arcane Initiate and search top 3. Nothing to note. I'll go ahead and kill off the Arcane Initiate. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do Shriveling. This is 6 to 2. I will commit a Fearless to make it 7 to 2. We succeed, we heal 1 horror and kill this guy. I'm then going to go ahead and move and take 1 and 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to read the signs, which will make me take 1 and 1 again. Actually, let's take a step back. This is too much damage. Okay, yeah, I went ahead and rewound. Instead of moving and doing what I was doing, I'm gonna go ahead and just fight the ghoul minion. I'll use a shriveling charge. I will use my ability with this one. 6 to whatever. Okay. Cancel out the symbol, of course, and kill it. Yeah, so if I end my turn there is the problem. So I can't exactly go where I want to go. Alright. I'll just gain a resource for my final action. This guy will move down. Oh, also I will before I moved Alessandra, I will spend the 2 clues to observe the bones. So now this thing's just 3/3. Alright. Upkeep. Our other thing there. Our other grift. 5th doom. There's no lightning bolts I need to worry about. 6 to 3. We pass. Spawns here with you again. Alright. I'll start with Alessandra. Alessandra is going to investigate. 5 to 3. I failed. Also, I'll go ahead and spend that last action to go ahead and get rid of 13 Fission because I forgot about it. Alright, meanwhile, I need to do a 6 to 2 test again. I pass. Then I'm going to blast this thing with Shriveling. 6 to 2. I will take a horror for that. But I do pass and I kill it. I will then move. Then I will go ahead and spend 2 to do Read the Signs. I will use my ability with it. I am 10 to whatever. Good to go. We get both clues. There we go. We did the thing. Alright. Enemy will move over here. And then upkeep. Upkeep. And then at the end of the round, we do advance the act. Set the enable aside with all of its tokens and attachments. Got it. And then everything else. Everything else in the victory display that is victory, which is just about everything. Now the question is, will we have enough time to get down the stairs? So we just need to note that we have 2 of these for the bad guy here. Alright. Shuffle mysterious stair locations and put 5 of them into play in a vertical line. We do get rid of all the locked doors. And the secret in the attic. Alright. Mysterious stairs. We're putting in 5 in play. Okay. Place each investigator and the unnameable here and reveal this. Alright, low skill 2, the worst one. Alright. Okay, discard pile and endless descent. This terrible card, which there are 4 of apparently. Alright. And the endless stairs, the steps seem to descend forever. Every time you think you're near the end, you round another corner and see hundreds more. While the bottommost mysterious stairs location is revealed, it gains resign. Reach the bottom and try not to die. Okay. We'll go to Mythos, which is going to advance. Here goes nothing. It grows bolder. Time is running short. The entity which before had seemed content to loom and observe you from afar now swells with power and pursues you with relentless ferocity. It writhes and thrashes seemingly everywhere at once. You have to hurry and confront your fears, or you'll never find your way into the dreamlands. Okie dokie. Alright, same thing, but now Swarm Rats has swarming too. And the Unnameable loses aloof. Okay, well, good thing I debuffed him a little bit. There was a vortex of withering, ice-cold wind, and then the rattle of loose bricks and plaster, but I had mercilessly fainted before I could learn what it meant. Cool. Endless Dents. Move each investigator to the top an enemy at the top left location to the move each. Did I mess up this? No, it's bottommost. Okay. Move each investigator and enemy at the topmost location to the location below it. Flip the topmost location to its unrevealed sky. Okay, I see what it does. So it's going to move us down. Discard all tokens and attachments. And what's going to happen is all these are going to get shifted up. Like so. Alright. Flip the topmost location, discard all tokens and attachments from it, place it, shuffle the positions of each unrevealed location so you can tell which is which. Wait, hold on a second. Flip the topmost, discard all tokens, place them. Oh, okay. We do shuffle everything. Like so. Okay, and then this is going to go in Victory Display. And then this becomes... I literally got the same thing. I did shuffle it. You watched me. And I literally got the same thing. Cool. Next. One of you guys. Alright. So, if he's ready and at your location, do all the stuff for it. Got it. So, I do need to start with Jacqueline Fine, so I'm going to start with her. I'm going to spend 2 to get out a Sword Cane, which doesn't provoke, and I will immediately use its evade ability. I'll go 6 to 3. Alright, we do pass. So this thing is now evaded. Next, I'm going to go ahead and blast this Hunting Ghast with a Shriveling. I will use my ability with it. Good to go. Ghast is dead. And then I will spend... Click the thing. Thank you. I will then go ahead and spend 2 to get out my Brandicathuga. So I'm loaded up for that. Alright, Alessandra. So 2 to 2, lowest skill. Our lowest skill is 2. Anyone that can help? Sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend an action to try to get this done. I will commit a Beguile, so that puts me at 3. 3 to 2. And we'll go... Yeah, we'll go 4 to 2 and hope for the best. Alright, we got it. And we beat it by 2. So I get to draw a card. So that removes one of the resources. Alright, next I'll go ahead and do it again. This time we'll go ahead and get Promise of Power added in. So now we're 6 to 2. We pass. And then we're going to go ahead and move you. As an additional cost for you to move or resign at this location, you must discard for For you to move or resign at this location, you must discard one or more cards from your hand with at least 2 instances of the same skill icon among them. Okay, I can sort of do that. Or sorry, that was supposed to be Alessandra, not Jacqueline. Jacqueline is kind of screwed. So good luck on that. Investigation, enemy phase, upkeep. This guy will unexhaust. Okay. Mythos, First Doom. Glowing Eyes. And put indescribable apparition to your threat area. You get -1 while it's in your... Okay, so it's just -1 skill. Got it. Alright. There is not much I can do here. He is no longer aloof and he's massive, so he's just going to murder me. I'll start with Alessandra. I'm going to go ahead and move. I do need to discard... Oh, sorry. You can discard one or more cards. Okay, we're somewhat okay. I will go ahead and discard the manual decks to get down to here. Lose 1 action. Alright, I'll go ahead and move again. When this location is revealed, well then, he's now over here. Okay. Not much I can do about that, because I can't take any actions. I didn't know he even did that. While he has less than 2 damage on him. Well, it's easy enough to get damage on him, but I didn't want him to be up here. He's going to hit for a lot, by the way. Alright, we'll go Jacqueline. Well, Jacqueline doesn't need to worry about that nonsense now. She can just move. So we'll move down. And then we'll move down to here and discard a combination of cards to make that work. I'm going to get rid of the Read the Signs and the Rite of Seeking. So that's 2 book icons. And then for my last action, I am going to go ahead and get out Arcane Initiate. Take the Horror instead. We'll search top 3 for something. I'll take the Storm of Spirits, because something tells me we're about to get swarmed. I will take 1 Horror, which we'll put on you. Enemy phase, I'm going to get hit for 2 and 2. Fine Clothes will soak 1 and 1. We'll soak a damage here and take a Horror here. Alright. Upkeep. Give me 1 moment. Okay, I was just making sure that was doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay. Next Doom. Not the Glowing Eyes. And a Crypt Chill. I'm currently 2 to 4. I fail it. I will go ahead and get rid of the fake credentials. Okay. Investigation phase. Alright, I'll do Arcane Initiate, search top 3. No spells. Okay, I'll go ahead and move down. Oh, I'm supposed to lose an action there. I did lose it. I need to rewind. 1 second. Alright, I did make a mistake, so I was not able to play the Arcane Initiate because I actually lost an action when I moved into this Mysterious Stairs. So I should not have gotten this Storm of Spirits. So I'm just going to reshuffle this and draw whatever card I'm supposed to get. So there we go. Okay, now we're back to what we're doing. We're moving down to here. for our first action. Second action, we are going to evade the big bad. I am going to go ahead and use my ability with this, so it's going to be 6 to 3. Good to go. He is now evaded. And then I'm going to blast him with Brand of Cthulhu, so it's going to be 7 to 3. We succeed. He is going to take 2 damage, so now we can get out of here. Also, he's no longer, he's not ready, so we don't have to worry about this annoying ability. Alright. Alessandra. As long as he, is at the location, it has fewer than 2 damage. We have 2 damage on him, so we can go ahead and just move. While there is a ready enemy at this location, investigator to this location cannot move or resign. When this location is revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a ghoul enemy and spawn it. Shelf the encounter deck. Alright, keyword is ready. So we will search for a ghoul. Let's grab a regular ghoul minion. And we'll see if we can deal with you. So I have 2 options. I can either try to murder him, which is probably the better option. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do backstab. I'm currently 4 to 2. I'll commit a grift to make it 6 to 2, or 5 to 2. We succeed. He dies. And then this is the last location, so I am going to go ahead and resign. Because I need to get at least her out of here. This will put some clues on this, but that doesn't really matter. Alright. Enemy is not going to do anything. It's exhausted. Oh, also I take 1 horror, which I will go ahead and take. Discard this. And then upkeep. And then Mythos. 3 out of 7. Grasping Hands, we are 2 to 3. I'll just do it. 2 to 3. I fail by a bunch, I'll do Deny Existence to prevent it. Okay. I will then go ahead and... He hits for what, 2 and 2? I'll just take the 2 damage, take the 2 horror, and then go and resign. And that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, this one's pretty complicated and annoying too, to be honest. But that's alright. If you don't realize that there's multiple locations that could have keys in it, then you kind of get caught off guard on that. And in most cases, you're going to all the locations anyway, just so you can get the victory. Alright, we advance. Force entry. The forlorn cries of the unnameable creature, whatever it is or once was, echo throughout the unnatural cavern from far above you. It cannot reach us down here, Randolph says, letting out a sigh of relief. It is a harrowing descent, but you are finally safe from the indescribable thing. Even so, your safety is fleeting. The stairway coils below you with no end in sight. Windows in the spire's stone wall overlook an endless landscape of rocky crags and barren peaks, dimly lit by a gray phosphorus light. You are still many miles above the floor of this subterranean world, and who knows what horrors you may find once you arrive. This is only the beginning, Randolph warns you. There is no turning back now. Are you ready to proceed? Alright. Resolution 1. That's what it says, right? Yeah, Resolution 1. Cool. Dawdle that. Randall survived descent. We do get the key. Which is pretty handy. Goes in a relic slot. I'll give it to Alessandra. Why does it keep doing that? Alright, yeah, for some reason every time I hit up, it goes all the way to the top, which is not how arrow keys are supposed to work. Alright, and now we do add a skull. Okay, and then we will remove the curse, because we don't need it anymore. And, yeah, we'll be doing the thing for that. But first we need to do experience. We get 9, or sorry, 7, and then 9 for Alessandra. All right, give me a moment while I figure out what I'm going to purchase. Okay, so taking advantage of the down rabbit hole in arcane researches, we're going to upgrade one of the shrivelings to level 3 for free, and then the other one will be an upgrade for 2 experience. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the remaining Rite of Seeking to level 2 for 2 experience. That's a total of 4, and then I'll upgrade one of my Uncage the Souls to level 3. That is a total of 7 experience, and that should hopefully maximize our capabilities as far as how much stuff we have to throw around. Okay, and then that should be all we need for this. 34 cards. All right, good to go. And then these can go away. All right, 9 experience for Alessandra. Alessandra, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my remaining guts with my another savant, so I have 2 of them now. And I'm going to go ahead and spend the remaining 8 to upgrade the fake credentials. This makes it 1 cheaper to get out, and gets a foot icon for its commit, but also it now parlays at test 0 as a default, and it gets +1. It only gets suspicion if you don't pass by 2 or more. And if you succeed, you can either get a clue at your location or a connecting location. And if you fail it, it goes back into your hand, and there's no risk of the guy attacking you. So overall, it's just pretty good to have. All right. And that's everything. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do the this part. All right. We're good on that. If did not survive the descent and Black Cat had a hunch. Okay, we don't. So the Black Cat wouldn't think about it if Randolph was dead. So we're good on that front. If the Black Cat has a hunch, it wanders off before you can reply. It's pitch black for melding into the darkness of the underworld. So again, now we don't have to worry about being offered anything, so we're good on that front. All right. If at least one of the investigators was not captured, wait, where's my human? The cat asks. Okay, yeah, we've read that before. That's the thing about the fact that Virgil off-screen got captured. If Black Cat has a hunch and Randolph eluded capture, the Black Cat sees Randolph at the helm of your ship and glares at him suspiciously. You wonder aloud what is wrong. Normally, I like the smell of the fish, but this is too fishy. Something is wrong. There are not supposed to be 2 of him, but my memory is fuzzy. You thought you were confused before, but now you are truly lost. 2 Randolphs? Yes, the Black Cat affirms. This one and another in the waking world. That seems off. The Black Cat understates the problem. I think something is trying to interfere. I need to go figure this out. With that, the cat leaps out of view. Skip the rest of this interlude, and in both log that the Black Cat is searching for the truth. Okay. And then that is, yeah, we skipped the rest of this. Yep, skip the rest of this interlude, so we don't need to worry about any of this. Okay. And that's everything. Good times. All right, so we'll be doing Dark Side of the Moon, which gave us some trouble last time we did it. Mainly because Mandy had a poor mulligan and never really got to recover from it. But we'll see how the other 2 do. I'm hoping with the extra healing I won't feel as pressured, but we'll see. Anyway, I am the Depressio. This was Arkham Horror, the card game, doing the Dream Eaters again. This was Team B doing a 1,000 Shapes of Horror, and I'll see you guys next time.